Some videos are released on social media in which three passenger aircrafts were seen in big trucks on the roads of Saudi Arabia. On the roads of Jeddah, people started making videos of the three Boeing 777 aircrafts of the Saudi Airlines on the 26-wheeler and posting them on social media. When traffic jams were observed due to this traffic jam, people and children standing on the roadside started enjoying this view. It was first understood that they were being taken to a nearby maintenance or display from King Abdulaziz International Airport in Jeddah, but later it was known that the last destination of these three trailers, which are as long as 100 meters, is the capital of Saudi Arabia, which is 800.5 kilometers away from here. Yes, not only Boeing 777, but Saudi Arabia, which sent 800 kilometers through the road, has now become the first country in the world. This record was made in 2004 in Europe when a Concorde was sent from Heathrow Airport to the Museum of Flight in Scotland. The distance of 643 kilometers was decided on this journey and made a new world record. Not only the world record, but it was a well-thought marketing stunt of Saudi Arabia, which has probably been successful to a large extent. Let's go deep into this matter and try to find out what the whole story is. The first aircraft in the convoy registration number is HZAKG. The records show that it is a 26-year-old Boeing 777, which was delivered to the Saudi Airlines in 1998. It was grounded after 18 years of service, and it had been standing at Jeddah Airport for the last 8 years. Similarly, the other two aircrafts were also grounded after 18 years of service. These three aircrafts have flown for 50,000 hours during their service life. Service life means that until any aircraft is performing its normal operations, and after that the service life of Boeing 777 is over. That is, after this period, the manufacturer refuses to use it. So after this period, do the aircrafts get wasted? Normally, whenever aircrafts complete their service life, they are parked in the boneyards. Boneyards are very large areas where aircrafts can be stored for a long time, especially in areas where the weather is dry, like desert, and Saudi Arabia would not have had any difficulty in finding such an area. The purpose of making boneyards in such climates is to protect the aircraft from the heat, because moisture in dry climates is less, which is very dangerous for metals. Before parking in boneyards, the engines and other sensitive parts of the aircraft are sealed so that they can be protected from soil, moisture, and temperature change. These aircraft are certainly useless, but still they are required to be maintained periodically, like cleanliness. Even after the service life is over, aircraft still have many parts whose life is still remaining, like engines, electronics, landing gear, and its seats. After some maintenance, these parts are made completely new. Even after removing all these parts, the remaining frame is not useless. 90% of modern aircrafts can be recycled. It contains aluminum, titanium, and steel, which can be recycled again. After service life is over, it is first seen what is the condition of the plane. If it is able to be revived after a few repairs, it is often converted into a cargo plane, or if it has to be reused, it is also possible. These simulators are used to train pilots, and most of them are converted into a cockpit of ground-based planes. In addition to all these uses, it is also very common to use ground-based planes for tourist attractions all over the world, such as hotels, cafes, and museums. But it depends on how much the aircraft can bear the cost of the tourist attraction. Obviously, if someone wants to open an airplane restaurant, he will first pay for the purchase, and then the cost of transporting it is different, because a grounded plane can only be sent by road or by train in pieces. The Saudi government also decided to send these three Boeing 777 aircraft so far for this purpose. The real destination of these planes is Riyadh season 2024. This is a mega event arranged in the capital of Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, whose purpose is to attract tourists from all over the world. Entertainment, shopping, culture, and sports. This Riyadh season is divided into 14 zones in the future, in which Bollywood World, Bollywood City, Kingdom Arena, Wonder Gardens, Zoo, Dunes, Studio Tour, and the latest Bollywood runway. For the Riyadh season 2024, an entire airport has been built, which will include a runway, a control tower, and 3 real-life Boeing 777 aircraft. Tourists from all over the world will be able to complete their aviation craze in this zone. Luxury aircraft can be dinner in the body, in the cockpit, or in the control tower. For the countless luxury entertainment related to aircraft, in Riyadh season 2024, the Boulevard Runway Zone has been introduced. Starting from October 2024, this event that will last till March 2025 is a small part of Saudi Prince Mohammed bin Salman's Vision 2030. It was first started in 2019 but due to COVID, it could not get international presence. In the 2022-23 event, 7.5 lakh visitors attended the opening ceremony of the season, in which the most drones flew together and created a new world record. Last year, Saudi succeeded in attracting 50 lakh tourists and is expected to make a new record in 2024. The fact that 3 Boeing 777s are transported up to 850 kilometers is also considered a marketing stunt of Saudi Arabia, a marketing stunt that is not only making Riyadh season 2024 famous all over the world, but also gave Saudi Arabia a new world record. The reason for all this is one, that Saudi Arabia is now changing. According to Saudi Prince Mohammed bin Salman's Vision 2030, he has to remove the dependency on the oil of Saudi Arabia. It was not possible to think like this for Saudi Arabia before, but now, in the Middle East, small Dubai has done this. Dubai has made itself a hub of tourism and business and has made the minds of all Middle East countries, where UAE was also dependent on oil. Now, because of world-class infrastructure and entertainment, this dependency is only 5%. And after seeing all this, Saudi Arabia is also looking for opportunities for itself. You can see for yourself that under the shadow of Vision 2030, all the projects that Saudi is launching, or all the events that it is hosting, its target is only the Western world, be it the Neom project, worth $500 billion, or the Red Sea project, in which 50 luxury hotels and 1,000 villas are being built on some on the coast, and some on the islands in the Red Sea. If we talk about international events in 2025, Saudi Arabia is going to host Formula E Prix, and from 2020, the Dakar Rally is also hosted by Saudi Arabia, in which off-roading drivers. It is a difficult journey to complete 800 kilometers of the trek in just one day, and everyone knows that Saudi Arabia has no shortage of off-road tracks and bungees. This journey of 3 Boeing 777s from Jeddah to Riyadh was not easy in any way. The first task was to prepare the aircraft for transport, in which the wings and tail of the plane were removed and only the fuselage was left behind. Each one was 200-ton weight, and special cranes were used to lift them. Special nylon belts were used to lift them so that there were no scratches on the body. After careful calculations, 2 cranes lifted one of the fuses and placed it on the 26-wheeler. It is called 26-wheeler, but it actually has 104 tires. It was not that easy to reach Riyadh from Jeddah Airport. The route was planned beforehand to know from where to turn the trailer at which points and at what distance. Some roads were taken off road tracks to avoid any traffic problems. This type of convoy is not usually run at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour. The police cars gave the convoy support from start to end so that the traffic stops on the way and the first convoy passes. Parts of the plane, then transporting and finally joining the wings again, took a total of about 10 days, which included nights. In total, Saudi Arabia is quite serious about its Vision 2030, for which it is possible that such stunts will be seen in the coming time. But one question whose answer is still incomplete: that will Saudi Arabia really be able to counter Dubai's tourism or not? You can post your answer in the comment section. I hope you will like and share this video of InfoZem. Thank you so much for your loving comments. See you in the next great video.